after I wrote that book, it came time to publish the book, and I almost talked myself out of doing it. I said, this book is coming out in 45 days, and it came time to put that book out, and I'm telling you, I almost didn't do it because of that procrastination, that fear. And I think more million-dollar ideas are killed by procrastination than anything else. Within 45 days after publishing that book, I signed that major TV deal to come on your show. And I was sitting in my office, Damon. I was sitting in my office before I came here, and I was just thanking the Lord for his goodness and for opening this door that was opened. And I said, God, you've been so good, and if it wasn't for you, you opened this door. God said, I had nothing to do with that. I said, what do you mean you had nothing to do with that? I couldn't have opened that door. You opened that door. He said, no, son, I didn't. Now, here I am having an argument with the Lord in my office, and I'm trying to win this argument. How many times have you done that? Well, here I am having this argument, and he said, no, your faith opened that door.
Wow.
Your faith opened the door. And I said, okay, all right, Lord, I'm all ears. How did my faith open the door? He said, you published the book.
Wow.
You almost didn't do it. You published the book. You talked yourself out of so many. God has already given you the 6- and 7-figure dream.
Yeah.
If you're on this show, if you're watching the show, it's not by accident. You've already got that planted. What you've got to learn is the instructions to activate that dream and make it a reality. It's already there.
Yeah.
It's already there.
For me, the God Made Millionaire message is that we all have something to contribute, and it doesn't matter whether you're a CEO or you are a first-time employee somewhere, that there is something for us to contribute. And God Made Millionaire is about bringing that into the world and celebrating it so that we can see that the voice of God and the actions of God are present everywhere. T.C. Bradley is a force. He is such an encourager. For me, he saw something in me that I could not see. Getting out of my own way was the biggest hurdle. But having TC's expertise in my corner and having him just walk through, I thought it was going to be really difficult. And he made it easy because he took a lot of the burden. He took a lot of the heavy lifting, and I got to simply share my message. After season 1, people would find me to provide a service. I would do strategic direction, I would do team development. I talked to TC and he said, I want you back on the show, but you have to have a book. And so I had a book, and it's been sitting on my computer for 5 years. And after meeting TC, he said, that's really not doing anybody any good. So get your book published and come back on the show. And thank goodness TC has a publishing company, and so he walked me through every step of that process. And then the book debuted at #1 on Amazon. I had to figure out what I stood for, and to say that on a national TV show, I had to believe it. So this platform gave me permission to be big and unashamed and to be a Christian and to talk about it. I would highly recommend that somebody be a part of God Made Millionaire TV, because it forces you to deal with yourself and to start to play bigger than what you could imagine. When you come on this show, you're going into 200 nations, 93 million homes, and you cannot play small and live into that kind of presence and have that kind of visibility. So anyone who wants to play on a bigger stage, start here.